it was redacted for a long time, and then they finally unredacted it, and we're all like, "Oh shit, it's 50,000."
It's over 50,000.
Because of the transparency, they forgot to flip the transparency switch.
They're the most transparent administration of all time. I'm told.
Of history.
I'm told by the administration.
Yeah, the administration.
So how does Kash Patel and Pam Bondi not go to jail
right now?
Who's going to arrest them?
They would have to prosecute themselves.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, man. So like, what is the point?
Hey everybody, Jordan from Back Society here. Do me a favor and click that subscribe button below and hit the bell icon so you don't miss a single episode. Now, back to grinding. All right, welcome back to Back Society. I'm your co-host Jay with my other co-hosts.
The Dow is over 50,000.
50,000.
50,000? Bro. That's crazy. That's like real C money action right there, dude.
That's real money there. That's why we need to forget about the Epstein list, guys. 50,000.
Never heard of it, dude. Have you not seen the Dow?
50,000.
Seen the Dow?
Isn't the S&P at like 7,000? Like, it's crazy. I heard from Pam Bondi, they said it couldn't be done.
I heard that too. They said it couldn't be done in 4 years.
Within 4 years, and they did it in a year.
And they did it in a year.
That's so crazy.
Because the president controls the stock market, so like it makes sense.
It does make sense. It does make sense. He has a little dial underneath his desk, and he just switched it to on. He just switched it to up. I don't know why Biden didn't do that.
Dude, yeah, why didn't we figure that out before? It's crazy.
It's because they hate America. They hate America.
You know, man.
They don't call them the demon rats for nothing.
I feel so much richer now that the Dow's over 50,000. I think I might go buy groceries.
I feel secure that money is going to the best of our society, the super geniuses that we all know and love.
I agree.
I can't.
Well, they power our society, so
it has to be that way.
It has to be that way. Has to be that way. I hope Zuckerberg gets enough money to complete his second bunker. And, you know, hopefully when that's done, some of that will trickle down to us. You know, Reaganomics, baby.
He could use that extra money for that bunker.
I agree. It's extremely important that he gets that extra bunker, actually.
Extra bunker. You know, to pay another guy to move his accounts around to, like, I don't know, maybe another Monaco account or something. Maybe Dubai or something.
Dubai's not bad.
I know. It's a good place to hold your money. It's a good place to hold that 50,000.
Hey, did you guys know that, like, a lot of Swiss banks are owned by the Rothschilds?
Where do you think they went to during the war?
That's kind of
they all fled to Switzerland, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and then they fucking did the finances for the Nazis, which they still have some.
I didn't know the Rothschilds. I didn't know the Rothschilds was even a thing. You know,
whatever. Dude, you've been talking about them for years, bro. What are you talking about?
He's like the Rothschilds, man. Have you guys heard about this?
There's nothing more annoying when you were talking about the Rothschilds, and Jordan kept going, "Oh, you mean the Rothschilds?"
The Rothschilds. That's how you say it. The Rothschilds.
Oh.
That's how you say it.
Oh my god!
It's a fun fact.
Thank God we got our AG on the case. You know what I mean?
I'm just
set the record straight.
Call me the human AGI.
No, no,
it's an oxymoron.
I remember when I was a kid, not like a kid, but like 21-ish, 22-ish, so like 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I watched this old movie. It was about the Rothschilds. It was like black and white. And I remember it was like the oldest Rothschild. He had like 5 kids. And he said, "Hey, you're going to go here. You're going to go there. You're going to go there. He gave like this. He was like on his deathbed, gave like this inspiring speech. He was like, no, you guys cannot be individuals. You guys are a tribe. If one fails, the others must come and rally behind them, and we will all succeed." And I remember watching it, and in the movie, they dealt with Franks, right?
Yes, with Franks.
Yep. Yeah, with the Franks. And for me, this was the first time I knew, like, another currency that had like a Wall Street because they had a Wall Street in where they were at.
You know, America didn't
wasn't
have
like
the
a
first
stock
Wall Street.
exchange.
Yeah.
Yeah, a giant stock. Well, to me, it was new because you think of when I think of capitalism, right? I only think of America, and I only think of like Wall Street and stuff like that. So like,
You should look toward the founding father of it, man. Amsterdam.
I
Yep,
mean,
it was. That's
it
the
was just.
original. Just OG, bro.
OG.
But how many people knew that there was like a huge stock exchange in Switzerland with Franks, with the Rothschilds, with them owning all these banks? Because for the longest time, that used to be the biggest conspiracy. Is the Rothschilds own all the Fed reserves.
Yeah, I mean,
And,
it's this very same conspiracy that led to the Third Reich.
yeah, you're right. Yeah,
I mean, what I'm getting from you right now is that you hate success.
no, I don't hate success.
I mean, that's what it kinda sounds like.
I applaud people their success because I know my time will come. I know my time will come.
I
And
know,
I'm just happy
comrade.
for everybody. I'm happy.
He's
Everybody deserves to be successful.
I know, man. I felt that too. The whole temporary millionaire, the temporarily embarrassed millionaire, dude. Felt that.
I'm just waiting for God to be like, listen, I threw everything at the book for you. Let me test you with money. Let me test you with $1 billion. See,
That's what you think's gonna happen? That's the plan? That's the play?
That's everyone's plan, dude.
I am waiting to be tested.
God being like, I've thrown everything at this guy. I'm gonna go the opposite. I'm gonna give him so much money. He's gonna fail. Dude, what a way to live your life.
I believe in this, dude. It's divine providence, It's going to happen. God uplifts us all, bro. You can clearly, when you look at people like Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, you can literally see Jesus Christ standing beside them.
Just being tested. This is just his time to be tested.
This is, yep, I think you're right. This is his time, dude.
This is what I'm like. When I listen to speeches by Warren Buffett, it's like I'm literally looking at the Christ.
Yeah. So what is crazy too is I guess you know who Mr. Beast is, the YouTuber?
My man.
Yes.
Okay. So I guess he just recently released like a new video like a couple days ago.
Oh,
Doesn't he release a new video every day pretty much? Like,
are you talking about the financial app he bought?
I don't know what he did, but he I know he sold out, right? I know he sold out.
I don't know when he was sold in.
But so for a while people on Twitter would write like messages like help, I'm being kidnapped, right?
Mm.
And they did it in a certain way where they would write like the first letter was capitalized and then a word and then another nonsense word, but that first letter was capitalized and it was like help, I'm being kidnapped, stuff like that, right?
Right.
And then this guy, Mr. Beast, in his new video that he just released, came out with a giant thing that says basically what they did. And it was like, I made you read all this for nothing. You know what I mean? Basically like saying, hey, he's basically discrediting all these people that got kidnapped or watched and stuff like that when they were signaling help.
Are these proven people to be signaling help or?
Oh yeah,
is
100. Yeah,
making up?
100%. No, 100%. Yeah, they were.
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
I mean, to me, I was kind of blown away. I'm like, dude, that's messed up, man.
What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? He's trying to become a Rothschild himself. You know, he's
A
trying.
what?
I mean, the dude he's making waves, bro.
He's a
making
billionaire.
waves.
He bought a financial bank that is targeted towards teens and young adults. You know, soon you might
I
get your
told
Mr.
you.
Beast credit card.
No, guys, we
Beast
need to start
card.
doing. We need to start doing seances or whatever they're called too.
Hey,
Seances. What are we gonna
Yeah.
do? Raise Abe Lincoln?
We got to do something. You know what I mean?
Dude.
These people are doing it. We got to do it too.
No.
It's
What
like
they're doing is
capitalism is all about competitiveness.
that feeling of shame that you sometimes feel, or like that your brain telling you, "Hey, you have some morals." You just need to get rid of that. That is just the only thing stopping you right now. We are in a grifter, winner take all society, dude. That's what we're in right now. When someone says, "Hey, dude, Scott, why'd you email Jeffrey Epstein for some connections?" You just shout 50,000. That's all you need to do. You're gonna get away with it. Be like Lutnick, just laugh through it.
Well, it's always been like that, right? It's just now that it's coming to light.
Now it's just like, who's gonna stop us? We might as well just admit it. There is no moral society. And they want to pretend we're a Christian nation at the same time. So funny.
I
Well,
mean, you know,
yeah.
we're living the good life, bro. I don't know why you guys are getting so bent out of shape.
They can get whatever they want, apparently.
We could form a group called the Untouchables.
Ooh,
A little too on the nose.
You know what I mean? And just what was that movie when they like went around with the mob? What was that movie called?
Are you talking about the movie The Untouchables?
Is that the movie where they went around with the mob and like they had the moral thing and they took out like because of the FBI was corrupt something too? Or the FBI hired them because they wouldn't be corrupt?
Yeah, I mean that sounds familiar. I can't remember.
They were just taking.
I mean, there is a movie, The Untouchables, that's about like gangsters and stuff.
Yeah, we should do that.
Dude, you got to have something that has a sense of wonder. You know, it's just too on the nose. Like, be the Alchemists or something. You need to have a sense of like, you know, when you hear things like Zodiac or Illuminati, you know, they trigger something in your brain. You need something that has that same feeling. You know what I mean?
Like The Alchemist?
Like it doesn't have to be that. It has to be a reference to something that's very cool, you know?
Okay, let my brain work.
Let brain work, dude. Let your brain work. And you can't sound evil like the Empire or something like that.
But I feel like all the cool names have been taken. And we just
They really have.
We just make plays off of all those dope names.
How about we be the Crown Royal? The Royal Crown.
I'm not pretty royal though.
I'm feeling it.
I'm not feeling it too.
What's a play? We got to do something.
How about the Ministry?
No.
I don't know. I always like that word.
I mean, the Dow is over 50,000. We could just be the accountant.
The accountants.
Ooh.
The accountants.
That is good. That is good. The Dow is over 50,000. Did you guys watch any of that? Because I know I said enjoyed a whole bunch of clips.
The clips? Oh, I do. I've seen a bunch of the clips.
Dude, the clips are gold.
Dude, they're crazy, dude. It's the fact that Pam Bondi had like a book there with just dirt on like what to say about all the people that's like next level, like demented.
It is demented. I mean? She's shouting at them that they have Trump derangement syndrome. Like,
did you see, like, I guess they saw part of the book where they were able to see, like, you know, because they let the lawmakers look at some of the unredacted files. They set up computers.
Mm-hmm.
They were tracking their search history.
Yep.
And she had it there. It's like, bro, what is going on, dude?
It's a big tent. You're just not a part of it, man. You're just not a part of it. That's why they're the Enclave.
Enclave's a good one.
Well, I mean, she knew she was going to get roasted going in there. Like, she knew
But she also, I feel like she thought she did a good job. And
oh, yeah, 100%. She did.
It doesn't matter.
Just
it doesn't matter. She
imploded.
was going to say she was going to have a good job no matter what. They never admit anything. They never admit fault. They never accept defeat. It's always a victory. Everything's a victory. Look at the Turning Point USA halftime show. Massive victory. The numbers keep changing. It was 3, 6, 10 to 12 million people.
Now it's 25 million, I heard.
It's going to be 100 next week.
But see, right there, that right there is the left and right. You know what I mean? Like, I hate that because it's like,
but they're the ones doing it.
They did it so people would still fight over the left and right instead of not the bottom to the top, and it makes me. But all right,
we got to do something while AI rapes our world, dude. We got to focus on something. Can't focus on the problem.
When I talk to people now, if they identify or they say anything with Democrats or anything a Republican, I just dismiss them right away. You're lost to the brainwash, bro. You're not coming back.
It's not even brainwash anymore. It's just brain rot, bro.
It is brain rot.
You're completely brain rot. You are just completely dumb and just you're a lost soul. That's really what it is. You are a lost soul if you say Democrat or Republican.
There's too much brain. Everything is like brain rotted nowadays, dude. Social media is brain rotted. Our politics is brain rotted. Fucking our job soon will be brain rotted. It's kind of crazy, dude. Everything is designed. Dude, idiocracy is here, man. The march is on.
It's here to stay.
It is here to stay. I mean,
water like that stuff in the toilet.
Brando's got what plants crave. And bro, you see that all the time. You're seeing that all the time nowadays, especially. Why do you think, like, I was calling the lizard people, the teal and all them people. They're just lizard people to me nowadays. Everything they have is some like alternative that just rots your brain, dude.
I also don't know how we didn't all those videos about him his lecture on the Antichrist didn't leak, and how that's not a bigger story, bro. That was one of the craziest things ever.
No, you're right about that. How has that
how is that not out there right now?
Religion is getting brain rotted.
How is that? How has nobody seen that on like?
It's probably because they probably only put it on Laserdisc or something, so nobody could watch it.
Or made everyone sign an NDA or something. Jeez.
Yeah, but come on, man.
Come on, somebody.
Things leak. Things leak.
Apparently not that.
Yeah, maybe he is the Antichrist. Maybe he like put a hex across the auditorium or something.
He probably is. That man is so sweaty. He is so fucking sweaty. His skin doesn't look real. Everyone who kowtows to him looks just so odd, dude. Look at the Weinstein brothers. They look fucking odd. Rogan's starting to look fucking odd. Fucking JD Vance. Freak. Look at him. Dude, everyone who is part of Teal's inner circle looks like they're in a skin suit.
Joe Rogan's not part of his inner circle.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, he is. He's 100%.
His inner circle?
Yes, 100%. He's their mouthpiece. He is the regime's mouthpiece. And you cannot convince me otherwise. He is the one that led to all these. Every time there's like a Teal ghoul who's obviously connected to him, eventually they're going Rogan, don't they?
Well, I mean,
but you know, you got to space it out. You got to put some some regular people in between. And then here comes the Teal ghoul. Here comes the fucking Teal ghoul. Something big happens in America. Bring out the Teal ghoul.
Just because you're a big Eric Weinstein supporter.
Hey, a Teal ghoul. There you go.
He's the biggest. He's the inner circle.
I like Eric Weinstein.
I bet you do. The lizard people.
Here's the thing that you can't. I feel like you don't grasp. Everybody, it doesn't matter. Jeffrey Epstein, Eric Weinstein, it doesn't matter. Every time when they talk, they believe that they're right and they're true.
Oh, he totally believes he's the most righteous person,
you
the
know
most
what I mean?
logical, the most thoughtful.
So it's always, you always want to hear what he has to say. Only because he believes in it so much, it's kind of foolish not to hear what he says. And then you just, if you see some of the stuff that he said, you just connect the dots. Be like, well, he did say that.
That's why I'm
Stuff like
connecting the
that.
dots right now. Lizard people.
We aliens aren't real, bro. Okay,
They're not
I
aliens.
don't.
I'm calling them lizards.
Lizards.
Wait, you're off the alien train?
Am I off the alien train?
You just said aliens aren't real?
Aliens aren't real, bro. Okay, we
So
would
now
have
you're off of it?
I choose to
You're done.
believe.
UFOs aren't real. Aliens aren't real. We would know by now.
Man, dude.
The pyramids
So
are tombs.
I take it you didn't go to Washington, D.C. for James Fox's whatever he did there. I can't even remember.
No. So
The UFO, let's just be real. The UFO grift is losing steam quick, dude. It
think
is.
so?
It's pretty bad,
Oh my
dude.
God. It's like you got the people who are clinging to it because
Yeah.
they've invested so much time and money and they're true believers. But it is just off a cliff. Like nobody cares anymore.
Their lizard money
Nobody
is drying
cares.
up.
It was so much better during COVID when it was like more fun. Your boy
Yeah.
Grush is gone. Nobody cares about that guy. He just disappeared into the wilderness. Nobody knows.
He's calling
You
a lot
know?
of people out.
Where? I don't see it. I don't see it
He
anywhere.
went on. He had an interview with
whom?
Megan
Danny
Kelly.
Jones.
No, Megan Kelly. She's like so.
Oh,
yeah,
come on.
Great. Yeah. Okay, you got me, Megan Kelly.
Like I said, it's good to hear these people out. Okay. And you hear what they say. And he called out because they released Age of Disclosure, right? That movie that was supposed to be a documentary. And David Grush was saying most of these people led the legacy program that were in the movie. And they're saying that, obviously, they're saying like UFOs are real, but it's like, bro, you were boots on the ground retrieving some of these crafts. How can you just sit there and.
It's been years and there's been no tangible proof.
There never truly is there?
And there's also like they've never gotten to the level of somebody within the government that they
Marco
want
Rubio.
to say it's real.
Marco Rubio.
Marco Rubio has not admitted to anything. He just says it's interesting.
Marco Rubio runs the country.
He
And
is
you're-
now. But at the time he was in the Senate. He doesn't care anymore, dude. He got 45 jobs.
I know that.
He's
He
too
just won
busy
a
trying to
Super
be
Bowl
king
too.
of Cuba.
But I'm
Dude,
just. But I'm
he's
just
the new
saying.
head coach for Miami Dolphins. Like he's got to run Venezuela, Cuba,
But
I
that,
think I think he just gave up his job as the head of the National Archives, which I didn't even realize he was the head of.
If you don't know who the head of something is, just assume,
Just assume it's Marco.
Yeah.
swear to God. But I mean, what else can you do, right? The guy, I mean, James Fox flew in a lot of people from Brazil. Majority of them got their visas revoked or passports revoked because they don't want to go in front of the Congress or the hearing. I mean, like, let's be real. Congress is a joke, right?
It's been a joke.
You can just look at the Epstein Files. Things that aren't supposed to come out will not come out. It doesn't. And
I
it's
mean,
just,
but here's the thing: James Fox is hanging his hat on Virginia, right? Like that's his I don't know, his canary in the coal mine. It's his like lucky,
it's
fucking-
Roswell. Yeah.
I guess it's Roswell. I don't know, dude. That's all he's got, and it's like interesting. He hasn't gotten it, and he's done all these other investigations, but he keeps coming back to this. He thinks it's the most compelling, but it's like, the U.S. is known for its secrecy and whatever. But why aren't these other countries just being like, dude, here's all our proof? How come it always comes back to the U.S. and what the U.S. government is hiding? You know what I mean? Like, there's so many other big governments out there. Why is nobody else saying
That's
There is.
that's movie brain rot, dude. Because you think the United States everyone's so conditioned to think the U.S. is the center of the world and is the only. It is the alpha and omega.
Isn't the majority of all UFO sightings in the United States?
Yeah, it's always by like country bumfucks in the middle of nowhere. Like there's no such thing as the middle of nowhere anywhere else.
No, actually, there are a lot of countries that have came out publicly and acknowledge UFOs.
Yeah, like
Canada being one
like
of them,
Mexico's
Brazil
paper
being one
mache
of them,
thing, which
and
turned out
being
was
one of
actually
them.
way worse.
But where's the proof? All they're saying is they have reports of unidentified flying objects. They haven't shown proof that they exist.
Well, let's for instance, right, in 1996, I wanna say, with Virginia, right? Within within half a day, the US Air Force was there to retrieve a UFO. Like, I mean, like, dude, that is spectacular timing, right? Like, a UFO literally crashed, and the United States is already in the air going to retrieve it.
I don't even know if I buy that 100% though.
Hey, did it happen? Nobody knows.
But also, like, you know, everything we talk about is at least 30 years old. What's been going on for the last 30 years?
No, I mean, no, I agree with you.
You know?
They have like
I think the most my favorite one though is the Vatican story in like the early, but like 1900s or like World War One or whatever, and they gave that like apparently a crashed UFO to the U.S. government.
oh, the
That
one in
was
Italy in
Yeah,
1900.
that one's interesting. Like the Pope, right? Like that whole thing.
Yeah, back channeled it.
Yeah, I think that's the most like interesting, compelling case. But like, what's going on, man? Like, how come we got all these cameras, we got all this stuff, and we still can't capture anything but a blurry ass thing? Or like you with your, Starlink satellites.
Hey, first
Holy
time.
smokes! I think I
But in
That I was able to debunk in 40 seconds, dude.
dude, I was outside in the dark, and I just see this. I thought the world was over. I
Holy
thought it was over. I'd never seen
smokes.
anything like that before. What do you want me to say?
Oh my god.
Dude, I
I was
agree.
about to
Seeing
run.
Starlink for the first time is wild.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
That was so funny.
But I mean,
Holy smoke.
but you gotta understand too, the UFO program is under it's like a Manhattan project. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. It's under lock and keys security to the top notch. You know what I mean? All because they claim it's national security, but we really know what it's for. It's because you can develop weapons, which they have called the discombobulator, and and it's because
Isn't
of
that what Trump called it?
yeah, and it's
He
because
would
of
know.
the oil, and it's because it's the oil industry. You know what I mean? The oil industry kills black shelves a lot of things that would put them out of business. You know what I mean?
That's how we got
There's
that
I mean
50,000.
50,000, brother. Like, did you not? How is nobody talking about this 50,000 in
I'm
the most
surprised it's not.
in the
You know
most
what I mean?
transparent administration in history?
I'm talking about the 50,000, dude. I think we got 50,000, bro. I mean, like, what else is there?
We
At,
got
at, at that
50,000.
point, fucking Epstein's for
You know,
everybody.
I think the problem is it was redacted for a long time, and then they finally unredacted it, and we're all like, "Oh shit, it's 50,000." Oh,
It's
you
over
know, because of
50,000,
the
bro.
transparency. They forgot to flip the transparency switch
It's the most transparent administration of all time. I'm told.
of
So
history.
I'm told by
Probably
the
the entire
administration.
how
Yeah, the administration
so
is
how
not
does
wrong.
Cash Patel and Pam Bondi not go to jail?
Right now,
Who's
well,
going to
I mean,
arrest them?
they would have to prosecute themselves.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. So like what is the point? Even with the UFO thing, what is the point of going to Congress?
Dude, I
There's
was
zero
told, I
point.
was told, I was promised by everyone who was on the fence about this administration that we have these things called guardrails. And they were just told, man.
I was told that too, man.
I was promised this.
I was told that there was checks and
The
balances.
checks and balances. Everyone
know what
believes
I
in the
mean?
American dream. Everyone.
And then they found out, oh, Congress has no balls, 0 balls.
Yeah, that's guardrails, dude. They're gonna fucking be thrown up any day now.
All those guys are a bunch of Ken dolls over there. You know what I mean? Just completely flat.
What about like to me it's just like yeah, you're a Republican, but how can you just say, "Eh," you know what I mean?
Dude,
Nah."
they're terrified. They're
They're
fucking terrified.
they're
But here's
terrified.
the thing, is like his poll numbers are god awful. Like,
Exactly.
He's worse than Biden right now.
So,
yeah, it's crazy.
Rasmussen said that.
Yeah.
That's
but
insane.
you know what, though? I think after the Pam Bondi thing, I think every time Pam Bondi, Cash Patel, or anybody from that
Tony.
administration goes out in public, they are just gonna constantly get roasted and roasted and roasted.
That's the one thing on the flip side. I don't think anyone, even like even MAGAs, really like Pam Bondi at all.
Nobody likes Pam Bondi.
Nobody,
Nobody
yeah.
likes her. The only reason she's still there is because Trump refuses to fire anybody.
Well, because she took. I mean, look what she did yesterday. She took it on the chin.
Well,
Right?
I think it's probably because she was on the hot seat and she's like, I'm going out. Just like Tulsi Gabbard's like, I'm going to Georgia. You know, there's one way to get to this president's heart, and that's through election fraud
Yeah,
and
Dude,
not answering any questions.
that's
I
how you
agree.
do it, bro. That's how you make it happen.
No, it's just,
You got to ingratiate yourself with the authoritarian dude. Whatever he wants, he gets.
Just everybody said when she was there, she was only talking to an audience of one. She didn't care about the American people. She didn't care about Congress. There's one person
yeah.
who she cared about and that she was talking to in that camera.
And who's the chairman of Congress? He's got to go too, man. He's
The
got
chairman of Congress.
Jordan? Yeah, Chairman Jordan or whatever.
Oh, he was the chairman
Oh.
of the Judicial Committee.
Yeah.
Jim
Oh.
Jordan.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that guy's
God.
that
He's
guy's
gotta
a
go
turd,
too,
dude.
man.
Dude, he's terrible.
Oh my God.
You should read about his tenure in Ohio State. And then you might wonder why he's doing what he's doing.
Ohio, I don't. What's up with Ohio? You got Lex Wexner, whatever. You got JD Vance. You know what I mean? Ohio's producing the worst of the worst right now, dude.
Are you
the
kidding?
Browns?
They're going to be producing the. They might. I mean, like you saw, like the announcement a few days ago that fucking Hegseth doesn't want people going to like Ivy League schools, despite him going to 2 Ivy League schools. They might be just
It was
going
Harvard.
straight.
Harvard.
Yeah, Harvard. I thought he went to 2.
No. The heart. He said that the DoD will no longer support any kind of military education at Harvard. So it's not that you can't go to Harvard and come to the military. It's just like when you're already in the military, sometimes you go to classes and they won't let you go to Harvard for anything.
That is so stupid. Harvard's like the.
I think he went to didn't he go to Princeton?
He went to
or
Princeton,
Columbia or
then
something?
Harvard.
Okay, yeah.
Which is so ironic because, they're indoctrination centers. So I don't know. Maybe he's a secret communist.
Does he do anything? He just makes videos.
He makes videos.
Dude,
He makes workout videos. He's like David.
all you
Dobrik.
got to do is watch the South Park episode. That's what he does all
That's
day.
100%.
And also, he's been putting out a lot of workout videos. You think he could do a real pull-up by now?
Or a real push-up.
Yeah,
I mean,
his push-ups
have you
aren't-
seen the behind the scenes?
Yeah,
Dude,
they're not great.
that's the thing about this administration, dude. It's all just aesthetic. All it is
It
is
man.
aesthetics.
It's just TV, bro. It's
man.
literally The Apprentice.
And that's modern
That's
day.
what we've been watching.
Yeah, and that's modern day, and that's what modern day conservatism has morphed into. Just aesthetics. People are only conservative or Republican nowadays for aesthetic purposes.
Did you guys see the escort that BB got when he came in yesterday?
Oh yeah, he got a presidential escort. Yeah,
They say he's been coming what's going on with that guy? You
Bro,
got
sometimes you got to visit. Sometimes you got to visit your parents to raid the fridge, man.
My favorite thing was it was like, President of the United States, is traveling from whatever, President Netanyahu or something to go visit Donald Trump or something. Sometimes a phone call doesn't cut it. You got to be there in person. But that's how Trump is, though. You know what I mean? I really think that's what he's like. If you're not in front of him, you're kind of just like not in his
out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think his brain can process more than 8 minutes at a time.
I don't
so,
like talking about that guy though.
He's just right in
Yahoo.
front of him.
That's your guy, man.
Yeah.
That's your
Yeah,
dude.
dude. You know
That's your
what?
boy.
Honestly, that guy, I don't know, man. There's just something about him that I don't like talking about him at all.
That's your boy,
Talk
man.
about Trump, but him, man, he's kinda like, mm-mm,
My
mm-mm.
favorite picture is Trump fucking pulling out his chair for him.
Oh, yeah. People love that picture, dude.
It's a great picture, man, because it's like, bro, it's such a bad look.
Dude, he's just a nice guy.
Also at the same time, I think that was the one where he was like, "Oh yeah, the United States is gonna control Gaza," and Netanyahu was like, "What the fuck?" Like, I'm pretty sure it was that same day. Uh, it's just, dude, it's
Dude,
crazy.
yeah,
dude.
and they released that AI video of him and Elon like in the Gaza resort. So fucking crazy,
yeah.
man.
And like, yeah, you see like Jared Kushner for like New Gaza, and it's just like it looks like a mall drawing. Like they're like, it's just like a resort.
Yeah.
That's like the entire strip. The way they have it designed, it's like it's not a country or a
Who's,
city or anything. It's crazy, dude.
who is Jared Kushner?
Jared Kushner?
Yeah.
Jared
He's
What,
the
what
Trump's
family is
son-in-law.
he from? Yeah, I know, but like what
His dad is like a
family?
really the Kushner family.
Mhm. He's
Like,
a
are they really prominent?
They're like real estate
Mhm.
moguls as well.
real
Do
estate
you
moguls.
think it was an arranged marriage for power?
Probably.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Probably
Yeah.
is. He's
I mean, it's like-
he's
it's
another
like-
lizard person.
It's one of those things, man, where like they all run in the same circles, and those circles are small.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It might not be arranged, but like the odds are pretty high that you're gonna marry within that certain,
Yeah.
societal class.
Especially with them. I think she's older than him too, right?
Is she?
I think so by
I
like a
don't know.
year, maybe.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's yeah, maybe.
That doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I think
year?
1 year's. I mean, it'd be different if it was like Macron level, like high school teacher and student kind of thing.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
Hey, you
Or
know,
even,
love
or even like
Wait.
Caroline Levitt, where her husband's like,
Like-
35 when she was born. That's like a 35-year difference.
35, dude, is insane, dude.
It's
And she's looking
crazy.
rough for a fucking 29-year-old too. And like you can tell, like, you know how like when couples are together for so long, they start morphing, they start looking alike. Now she looks like she's 50.
Yeah, she's looking rough.
meeting him halfway.
She's
Yeah.
yeah.
I did see something where it was like, Caroline Levitt's husband was 35 when she was born, talking about pedophile. I was like, God.
Yeah,
can't be saying
you know
stuff
who
like
set
that,
them up,
dude.
right? It was like Matt Gaetz.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just be real. It was a one-night stand. She got knocked up, and they're like, "We're getting married."
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. That's the same with or she probably threatened him.
I mean, it
know,
worked
man.
out. She got to be
I feel like she
No,
threatened
no, seriously, they got married after she was pregnant.
Yeah. She was probably like, if you don't marry me, I'm taking you down.
No, she
Well,
was
I
probably
mean,
like,
he's-
you can bang me, but I want something out of it.
Like Elon Musk style.
Elon Musk style, dude.
Did you see? Never mind. Elon Musk is just cringe.
He's gone off the rails, bro.
Dude, this man's trying to protect humanity. He can barely protect his family, dude.
I think buying Twitter was the worst thing that ever happened. He did to himself.
Yeah.
I think
You
it's,
know what I mean?
I don't think so. I think it furthered his goals immensely. He wants
No,
the
no.
spotlight on him. He got to probably sway the election a little bit in his way. And it all started with Twitter.
I know, but I mean, like, it's like made him go off the rails.
I think he's
know what?
always been kind of there. Like I said,
He has, but
I was talking shit about him since before he bought Twitter. This is just this is just par for the course.
You know what I think? I think we're getting a new Elon Musk because what I think personally is Elon Musk wanted to be a part of the club so bad, but they're like, nah, bro, you're so weird. And so he just did whatever he could to get in the club. And they finally was like, hey, if we give you this black guy, you could be in the club.
Oh, dude, everything he does, everything he is doing right now, the way he acts, the way he is complete revenge for a bad childhood. It is complete bitterness for a bad childhood. He was bullied as a kid, and he's making it all of our problem.
That's gay. I don't believe
But
that.
I believe it
But
100%.
they're all weird, dude. What do you
They're
mean?
all weird.
They're all weird.
Lizards.
They're all weird.
There's nothing
Lizards.
weirder than Mark Zuckerberg when Theo Von asks him if he drinks coffee. That's like the weirdest like intro to a podcast. He's like, nah, man. He's like, maybe when I'm on vacation, I might
That's actually not weird.
indulge.
No, it's weird.
Dude, did you not watch the video? It's super awkward.
It's all weird. I mean, did you ever see the smoked meats video?
No.
No, when he was talking about how much he loves smoking meats.
Zuckerberg?
Yeah, he made like a video.
Yeah. I think I might have seen that. Yeah.
And he's like,
His
we're just here smoking
weird.
meats.
I love smoking meats.
Smoking-
It's like he's like downloaded. He's like, what's talking about downloads, Scott. Like this guy, this robot. And he's like, what is in the air now? Smoked meat. Got it.
Maybe human meat.
These are all weird people. They're all weird. That's why they're lizards. They are lizards.
Yeah.
I don't mean like physically, but spiritually they are lizards, man.
He's like, you don't blink vertically or horizontally. I don't know.
All these people
He's
are
got the
weird.
side lids.
Zuckerberg is weird. Elon is weird. Thiel is weird. Everyone, their whole posse is weird. And all
What
their
about Bezos?
Bezos
I
is,
think
for some reason, Bezos is like the most normal out of all of them.
he is the most normal.
Because
did you know
I feel like, he was just a normal guy and he worked at like the stock exchange and had the Amazon idea. Like he's not a good person himself, but he seems
His
like he's the
grandfather
most
ran a-
one that didn't get fucked up as a kid.
His grandfather ran a UFO legacy program. He's from an intelligence background.
Bezos?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
I've never heard
his
that.
grandfather.
Let's see. Who is Jeff
Definitely the most normal, man. It's so weird, dude.
How's that normal?
I don't know, but someone needs to
he's
get
not
his
normal.
number for his ex-wife because, I would.
His grandfather was a regional director for the U.S. Atomic Energy Commission.
Yeah. Jeff Bezos is he's one of them.
We're not denying that. We're just saying he's the most normal out of all the billionaires.
Yeah.
You're right.
Like you can like
Probably.
if they all came out with a
He's
video like just talking about their day, Bezos is the only one that you would be like, okay.
Bezos doesn't, but Bezos, honestly, he's not in like this. He's never in like the spotlight. He's kind of low key.
He is low key. This is
doesn't
what I
go
mean.
on
This is what I mean
Dude,
by like everyone asks
he's
like
I got rich. He's like, I'm gonna get jacked. I'm gonna divorce my wife. I'm gonna marry this weird plastic thing.
weird,
And I'm gonna buy a yacht, bro. And
he
that's what he does. And he parties, and he just parties
right.
all the time.
Like I said, dude, if you look at all the others, they have bullied kid energy, man. They want to be the center of attention.
Yeah. I think Bezos is the only one. Well, and Thiel too, right? Because Thiel was always under the radar for a long time until recently.
But that was because he was hiding things.
They understand power dynamics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, I don't need to
Yeah.
be out there. He's like, I need to buy the Washington Post. I need to buy this and this. I need to
Right.
influence this.
Yeah.
So
You gotta
He doesn't need. Yeah. But
Bezos is diversified. Where like Elon's stuff is very tied into SpaceX and Tesla. And I guess, mainly those two now, right?
No,
'Cause
his is
everything's
ASI.
getting folded into SpaceX.
No, because like X got folded into XAI, and then SpaceX and XAI merged.
Yeah.
So now it's just SpaceX and Tesla. That's it.
Elon's.
I feel like
And that's
even
where-
Tesla's going to get folded into SpaceX when they
Elon
pivot
is
away
about-
from when
Elon's
Tesla
about to
ultimately
fold.
pivots away from cars.
Elon is about to fold, man. He's
But
about
that's
to-
the thing. Is like he's like not diversified, and that's why he doesn't have the yachts and stuff. I don't think he could like really borrow that much against his stock. He only borrows so much. Where like Bezos has his hand in everything, bro.
Yeah.
Same with like Gates, all those guys, man. Like,
Mhm.
yeah,
Chris,
I don't
what do
know.
you think is the biggest party capital of the world?
Biggest party capital?
Yes.
Croatia
I would say Rio.
Rio?
or Spain.
Spain? So you would say Rio
Rio.
de Janeiro?
Yeah.
Alright, that's
I
where I'm
think they-
going if Elon ever has a downfall.
Rio?
I'm
Alright.
going to
I mean,
I'm going to celebrate, dude.
Carnival is right now. It's, you know,
So
it's
yeah,
this
Carnival
week.
and
Next week.
fucking Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I just want to know what the biggest party capital is so I can get drunk off my ass and celebrate the biggest
I would say
downfall in America.
Rio. Oh, Prague is pretty dope. Prague's got a good night.
I don't know.
night.
I've heard, you know, when in Czechia that my skin color isn't exactly the greatest thing to show up in.
In Czechia?
Yeah. I've heard nothing but horror stories.
I've never. I know plenty of people with darker skin that love going to Prague.
I hear Prague, no, not really. I hear Poland's fucking awesome.
Yeah, Poland's supposed to be great. Krakow's supposed to be really fun.
Krakow, yeah.
You know,
Budapest is supposed to be dope.
you know what was so funny?
I don't know, man. I don't like their leadership.
No, well, that has nothing to do with being a party city.
I was at work the other day, and I was dealing craps, and we were at a dead game, and my box person, because I was dealing, and we were all just talking. He asked me, he was like, "Have you checked your ancestry?" I'm like, no, but I know my last name is Scottish or whatever. I was like, I don't do the 23andMe because I don't want them to, have my DNA,
For real.
whatever.
For real.
And then I was like, yeah, the other part of me, because then I just started lying because I like to lie to these people because it's hilarious. And then I was like, my other half, I'm actually Tartarian. I'm from
From
Tartaria?
Dude, no way, dude.
and so this guy, this other dealer, he's Polish, and he said, Tartarian, you guys came and invade our country. I was like,
I'd be like, dude,
I
that
thought-
doesn't narrow it down at all.
like in my head, I'm like, Tartarian, not real, right?
Yeah.
But he was,
He might be thinking of the Tartars.
The Tartars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but the way he was coming at me, I was like,
Dude, you gotta look at him and be like, bro, you need to let it go. You guys can get invaded every generation.
my bad.
Yeah,
And then
Like Poland's
then
like
I
the
tell
most
him-
invaded country in Europe, dude.
and then I tell him, yeah, the black side of me is from
Wakanda.
Africa, and I tell him I'm a lineage of Mansa Musa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. My father, Musa. He was a Mansa back in the day.
You're like, I just work this for fun. I'm actually a billionaire. Yeah.
I'm the heir
the
of the
richest
great
man in
Mansa
history.
fortune.
Yeah. The richest man in history,
Yeah.
I love.
He left us a little something.
That stuff is just so much fun until somebody just
Until the Polish guy's like, "Oh, you're that motherfucker."
wait.
That Polish guy starts pointing at you from the other side of the casino, dude.
Man.
I like to fucking gas people up like that too. It's so funny. Because they never know, dude. I have gotten every ethnicity out of the fucking book, bro.
Yeah. I mean, think about this too. I work at a casino, so I see thousands of people, and you get all these high roller people that claim that they're something, and then a week later they're arrested. You know what I mean? So
Your boy. Like
so
that.
I'm just saying, it's just so.
What was that guy's name?
Oh,
That,
our hero, or the show's mascot.
God, what is his name, dude? With the website about him and scamming all those girls.
Ryan,
Right? Yeah. Oh my god, dude.
ran a Ponzi scheme for
That
$2 million.
was
He is
hilarious.
the man. I don't know what the problem is.
God, dude. Talking about getting your bag, dude. Like that
Oh.
guy.
Hustlers need a hustle, dude. People forget
Hustle.
about this.
Oh my god.
See, this is what I
That was
mean,
one of my
dude.
favorite stories, dude.
You got to get ahead, dude. We need old back society, man. How to get ahead at whatever the cost.
You gotta man, I gotta find that link. That website was
They took
wild.
it down. I think it was
They
quarter.
did?
Yeah, it was like
I'll go to the archive. I'll go
Yeah,
to
it
the
needs to
Internet
be
Archive.
archived, dude. It needs to be in the National Archives.
Bro,
dude.
that was one of the craziest things
And people would
ever.
fall for it.
People fall for
You know,
everything, man.
I know people that fell for it. I'm like, dude, how do people like? I don't understand. I think like even for me, like when things are like too good to be true, like so this other guy, right? He was trying to get me to do an MLM, one of those
Yeah.
multi-level marketing things.
Oh, the PBD way.
And he was like, yeah, he's telling me, and he's like, yeah, I saw all these health products and stuff like that, like healthy energy drinks. I'm like, yeah, okay, let me get a look at it, and maybe I could get a team and we can market them on the internet and stuff like that. But he wasn't really giving me like, he was dodging some of these questions that I was saying.
Because that's
I
not
was
the
like,
product. You're the product.
I know that.
Bro, the
I
website
know.
is still up. You're wrong, it's still up.
It's still up. Oh,
It was
you
just
got
updated 2 days ago.
put it on the chat. Put it in the chat. I want to see
What?
it. I want to see it.
This is it, right? The Ryan Joseph whatever?
Yup.
Yeah,
Yup.
yeah, yeah.
Yup.
It's still
Yup.
up, dude. It said
That
he
dude.
scammed people out of $2 million.
Yeah. Yep.
What the fuck?
You want to know
This
how he did it? He was going to different casinos, and the money that he was taking from people, he was gambling it to rank up his tier, and then he would just ask the host, "Hey, can I get tickets to this?" And then
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And then
It says
sometimes
so the like lead on this thing says like Ponzi scheme, $2.7 million stolen and counting from 335 victims across 16 states and 6 countries.
Ooh. The
I think it's
dream.
like a year.
The dream. The dream. Look, this man, look. We all need to get ahead somehow, right?
I know,
Preferably without getting A, caught, B, arrested.
but think about this. He's in court right now saying the Dow's over 50,000. Why are you guys?
What?
I know. He should be released.
No, you're right. Fuck, I forgot about that. What are we even talking about here, dude?
We need when the Dow gets to 50,000, it needs to be like in North Korea when it's like Kim Il Sung's birthday and just release the person's dead.
Actually, you're wrong. It's at 49,000.
But
Another round of pardons.
the judge is asking Ryan, they're like, "Do you have anything to say to your victims?" The Dow, it's over 50,000.
He's like, you guys are coming at me when we have the most transparent administration in history.
50,000, dude. It should be like in North Korea when they just give a blanket pardon, like on Kim Il Sung's birthday.
Hey,
Oh
so
yeah, we should, man.
That's
So
how
what-
it should
Do
be.
stuff like that.
Why
Trump's
do you-
birthday.
why do you guys think they released the Epstein Files or like that part of it?
Well,
Do you think it was
because-
well,
Because
they-
of the law.
yeah, they had
or-
to comply with the law, even though they didn't comply with it fully, but they had to give up something.
Do you think they gave up like something that was so shocking but kept all like the nuclear stuff, like all like the
Nuclear.
this will blow people's minds?
I mean, we don't know. I mean, there's 6 million pages, right? And they only released 3.
Yeah, something like that.
And they
And
had
do you think-
redactions upon redactions.
Do you think we'll ever get the other 3?
Maybe. I mean, they released half of it, so maybe.
I mean, here's what I think. They're gonna wait. They're gonna wait until the midterms to see what happens. If they win the midterms, they're gonna just try and brush it under the table. If they lose, they're gonna have their hands forced.
I just don't. I think there's just no way that they can win the midterm.
I
It's
think
like literally.
Oh,
Like-
I don't think there's no way.
there's no
Yeah.
way, but I think, I mean, we already got that one page that shows that completely absolved Trump from any misdoings because he called Maxwell evil. And, he told the police chief, thank God you're investigating Epstein after the fact, as whistleblowers do.
Who's Donald Trump's wife again?
Melania, whatever.
You know she was Jeffrey Epstein's assistant.
Yeah.
Did you know he hooked them two up?
That's the rumor.
How crazy is that?
Not really, if you think about it. It's
I
not.
mean, they were like best friends, dude. I mean,
They were like best friends. Apparently, the first time they fucking like did the deed was on his jet.
I thought Donald Trump said they weren't best friends.
I mean, the
well,
pictures
that's what
say
he says now.
otherwise, dude.
Pictures, interviews, everything.
I thought those
says
were AI.
otherwise.
No.
I'm sorry. I thought those were AI.
Can I just
Well, that's
circle?
because you
that-
don't realize that the Dow's over 50,000 play.
Snap. I forgot about that.
Can I just circle back to that fucking that fucking piece of paper the administration is holding up to absolve Trump from any crime? Because the police chief said in 2019 that Trump's like, thank God that you guys are investigating him. And and everyone's just like, he's like a whistleblower. It's just like, that's not whistleblowing. That's not
Remember when Mike
whistleblowing.
Johnson tried to call him an FBI informant, and he had to like walk it back because they're like, no, he wasn't.
Look, if you're the biggest piece of shit and someone who has a bunch of dirt on you was like arrested, you'd be calling them too, going like, shoot, man, I had nothing to do with this guy. He was bad, that. Oh, he was terrible. Click.
Also, Ghislaine knows him well because she was like, hey, I'll clear your name.
Clear your
if you
name.
Give me clemency.
I hope he does it. I kind of hope he
Like,
does
Yeah,
it.
I
If he does it,
okay.
dude, he's burned if he does it. He can't do it.
Yeah.
Who's going to burn him? There's going to be nothing. They're just going to like shoot another protester or something, and then we moved on.
It's crazy. Yeah, I'm scared to go to Arizona.
He'll send in. He'll like, I don't know, pick a state and send in Nick Shirley, and then that's over.
They pulled ICE out of Minnesota though.
Yeah, they did.
And then they'll put it somewhere else.
They did.
Nick Shirley, God, that
I
guy's
think
such
I
an
think they're gonna
idiot,
have.
dude.
They said they're gonna have ICE at the midterm polls or whatever.
Yeah. Somebody said Bannon said that.
He
Yeah.
banned him, right?
Bannon, another guy who is somehow walking free, who should have been in jail like a shit ton of times.
Well, he got pardoned. So
He did get pardoned.
Oh yeah,
Also,
for
talk about-
defrauding MAGA.
Jeffrey Epstein's best buddy, Steve Bannon. Like, how was nobody talking about this? You know what I mean? Like, literally was making a documentary to clear his name, like right before he got arrested.
You know what though? I'm curious. I want to know
Stupid.
what like I kind of want to know like what mainstream media is saying about this.
I'm not really saying much.
I like where I got to pick up some packages
Mm.
at my mom's house, so I'll find out what mainstream media is saying.
No,
That's your source.
there's only one person I want to know. What is Joe Rogan saying about it?
You know what? All right, so I watched.
This was his whole thing. I need to know what Rogan is saying and Bongino before I form an opinion, because these are the
I wanna
guys.
hear what Bongino is saying.
These are the
But
guys.
I will say this though. Joe Rogan, he besides having that one weird guy, Mike Bence, who just didn't seem confident in anything that he was saying. He doesn't really. Joe Rogan has pretty much like 10, 15 minutes there out of his 3-hour podcast. He's saying what he's claiming is that he's going to wait until everything is digested and everything is factual. He says he's staying away from the Epstein Files because it's crazy.
Yeah, because you know what happened? He picked up the phone and Peter Thiel was on the other line going like, mouthpiece, I need you to not really say anything just yet. And
Is
Rogan
Peter
was like,
Thiel in
sir,
the
yes,
Epstein
sir.
Files?
Just give me another Kelce deal, another DraftKings deal, sir. That's all I care about.
See, dude.
Do you want me to bring in Weinstein again? We can talk about it. You can talk about his grievances against big academia.
I like it. Dude, first of all, if they're lying about Epstein, what else do you think they're lying about?
Big
his name?
academia
Robert-
being
Ro-
against the
dude,
world.
no-
That's what they're
nobody
lying
says it.
about.
Eric Weinstein's one thing, but Brett Weinstein, that guy sucks, dude. He just seems like a drag to be around. Like he's got
mundane.
no personality. His
He's just
voice
mundane.
is annoying as fuck.
I don't
I
know
just
how you can.
Complains about everything.
They both do. Their entire shtick is just grievance. It's all grievance.
But Eric Weinstein, I feel like, is pushing back on academia. That's why I like him. Because, first of all, listen, Khalil Maxwell's father, Robert Maxwell, put a whole lot of money in investments in education here. Like the what company, the Tim McGraw learning books or whatever, the McGraw books.
McGraw Hill.
McGraw?
Is that what you're talking about?
I don't think Tim
No,
McGraw
the
owns
McGraw
that.
Hill. The Tim McGraw
He
Book
owns
Company.
the McGraw Books company. You know what I mean? That's just all propaganda.
Dude, just because evil people put some money in it doesn't mean the whole institute is evil. They get
No,
donors
I'm
from
saying
all
it's all
kinds.
corrupt. I'm saying it's all corrupt. That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't make it inherently corrupt.
You're telling me you don't think academia is corrupt?
Not as corrupt as they want you to believe, dude. This is part of idiocracy. This is part of idiocracy, man. Tear
think
down
it's more
education.
corrupt. I think it's more corrupt than you think it is.
I think it's less corrupt than what you think it is.
No, because winners write history.
Dude, okay, let's say you win. Let's say the Weinsteins win, okay? Let's say Weinsteins win, Graham Hancock wins, all of them. What replaces it?
Well, at least
What
we'll know
fills
the
in the
truth.
vacuum?
At least we'll know the truth.
I think I could tell you what's going to fill the vacuum. The
truth?
lizard people's AI.
Alien invasion?
The lizard
what
people's
AI
AI,
stands for.
if there does get filled in anything, or we're just fending for ourselves, and then here comes idiocracy once again.
It literally can't happen because the Dow's over 50,000. So, like,
See?
if you even knew what you were talking about, you would
Thank
at least
you.
stay on message and talk
Thank
about
you.
the economy.
50,000, bro. This is
Like-
this is what I'm saying, dude. It's all connected, man. It's all connected. These lizard people, man, they just trying to bury us.
Everything.
And I
Hold
know,
on,
I know Peter Thiel is just like, dude, you know, if you continue on this, I'm going to make sure you get like the fucking chairman of the board in Harvard or something. And Weinstein's like, yes, sir, yes, sir. Sir, can you get me on Rogan next week, buddy?
Who you?
I don't think he needs Peter Thiel to get on Rogan. I'm pretty sure they're buddies.
Part of the same clique, I know.
The part of the, what did they call it? The
lizard people.
Technocrat?
The what?
It is a technocracy. That's what they're hoping for.
No, they used to call them the
Tech bros?
intellectual dark web. Like back in the day, remember? It was like Eric Weinstein, Ben Shapiro, Joe Rogan,
Dave Rubin, hard hitter right there. We got fucking
Dave Rubin was
Jordan Peterson was in it.
Jordan Peterson,
Sam
Dude, I
Harris.
was like, Dave Rubin's a loser, dude.
Whatever happened
Always
to Jordan
was.
Peterson?
Oh,
He's like super sick, and he just like comes and goes.
yeah, benzo addictions will do that to you.
Yeah,
He
sign
needs
me up.
he needs to be like the lobster.
Yeah, I forgot about Sam Harris. That guy kind of.
Who's Sam Harris?
He kind of moved away. He was like a red pill atheist.
Yeah, he was like part of the new atheist movement.
Yeah.
He's pretty hardcore left. He went a little crazy during COVID. Like hardcore COVID guy.
You guys
So-
believe in the eating of the babies that they did? All those rituals?
You got to get the adrenochrome somehow, dude.
Oh, you talk about in the Epstein Files with like the jerky and the pizza.
You know what's so crazy?
It's
It's
kind of
because-
like to me.
No, because they were saying that the real society in Nazi
go.
Germany was doing the same thing. They were
Here we
saying they
go.
were doing the same thing.
Yeah,
Who is
Dude.
they?
who is the dude? The Nazis. That's what the Nazis were fucking accusing Jews of doing. Blood libel. These
No.
accusations are as old or like hundreds of years old, dude. They're just repackaged for a new age over and over again.
Weren't the Nazis saying the same thing? Like the Aryans, they would kidnap kids and then eat their adrenal gland or whatever.
No, the
Or-
Nazis said the Jews were doing that. It's blood libel.
Oh no, it was the Nazis doing it.
No, the
Was the
Nazis were accusing the Jews of doing that. It's a very
No,
old
they-
anti-Semitic meme. It's really old, actually.
No, and I'm calling you.
It's
You're
true.
wrong on this one. It was the people in the real society doing it. In the real society.
I'm telling you, man. This is part of the. This is just repackaged Nazi propaganda, dude. Next thing you know, you're gonna be watching fucking Last Stand Europa.
No, you're wrong. It was the real society, their secret society that ran the government. of Nazi Germany. They were kidnapping kids. I mean, like, they were saying that they were doing this.
I think you're thinking of the Tool Society, the SS cabal.
No, it's the real society. It's a Nazi thing. It's why they travel the world looking for like swastikas and stuff like
Literally,
that.
here it is. Blood libel is a false and anti-Semitic myth that claims Jewish people kidnap and murder non-Jewish children to use their blood in religious rituals. It appeared in the 1100s in Europe.
Okay. Look up
And then it literally says Nazi use of blood libel. Like they're the ones who spread the propaganda a lot.
A lot of these conspiracy theories, man, you'd be surprised how much is just repackaged from the 30s.
I think you're missing what I
was the real society.
Thank you. Look that up. Because that's what I'm trying to tell you. Was the real society
of the same stuff. Short answer, no.
Wrong. Who were you wrong? Wrong? Gronk?
No, it's ChatGPT.
Grog.
It says real society was not historically accused of blood libel.
I think you're really mixing up Vril with blood libel and the Tool Society.
No.
It literally, it's, bullet number 2 says blood libel was specifically an anti-Semitic accusation.
No, I'm
telling you, man. The Nazis said a lot of shit, and you'd be surprised how much is just floating around nowadays too. Like cultural Marxism was a fucking Nazi thing.
You're not comprehending what I'm trying to tell you. It was the Nazis doing it, not the Jews. It was the Nazis. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Jordan.
Dude, as horrible as the Nazis were, dude, I don't think they did cannibalism.
I don't think they would dirty the pure Aryan race by doing stuff like that.
Yeah, cannibalism doesn't really come up in anything.
They were kidnapping kids. This is what I mean. Like, this is what I mean, dude. This is like.
I think you're conflating a couple of things, man.
Yeah, because like
I really don't. I don't think you're right, dude.
Because like all of this sounds familiar, but it's just not what you're describing.
No, listen. The real society, they would have these girls, right? Long-haired girls, because they believed that their hair was connected to the spiritual world, right? And they would go in these trances, right? Meditation trances, and they would go and do these seances, kidnap little kids, and drink the adrenal gland from them. The real society, not Jews, not this, the real society in Nazi Germany.
Okay.
There's nothing about this anywhere.
I would say that maybe one of these days you guys should pick up a book.
What book, dude?
Legitimately, what book? Yeah.
What book did you write on the Vril Society that you're trying to chill for right now?
Okay, so apparently this comes from a 1960 book called The Morning of the Magicians, which only suggested that this group existed in Nazi Berlin. Actually, pre-Nazi Berlin. This is before the Nazis.
Is this The Coming Race? There's like another book.
That's another Nazi book.
Yeah, and from 1871.
Tales of Dude,
I think you're wrong here, man. I think you watched. Let's see. Are you sure it was the Vril Society?
100%.
Dude, I pulled up the Wikipedia article, and this is the very first line. The Vril Society was a fictitious secret society that is said to have existed in Germany in the early to mid 20th century.
You're telling
me.
Am I in the Mandela effect?
Apparently, this is connected to the Nazi UFO conspiracies.
Is this a Mandela effect? What is going on?
I know what Vril is, but this Vril Society, dude, this has never really come up. Like the people that sent out those archaeologists, it was the SS. It was SS and Himmler, and the Tool Society.
Hitler was. All right, look up Hitler and the Vril Society.
I think you're thinking of the Thule Society. I don't think you're the
Oh,
real
no, the real. I mean, the Thule
so
Society.
the whole thing about the race with the long hair comes from that book in 1871, The Coming Race.
Yeah, Agartha and
That
shit.
but that's where the real story comes from.
All these people based all their things off of a book. What do you want me to say? They based it all
Dude,
off of a book.
I just
I mean, the book did come out during the height of science fiction.
here it says is like internet era myths.
Every
Internet
book.
era myths developing claims that the Vril Society had psychic women with long hair, ran secret space program, and kidnapped specific girls. There's no documentation, police records, court cases, or credible wartime sources supporting any kidnapping claims tied to the Vril Society.
Okay, Pam Bondi, the Dow is still
Well,
over
it is.
6,000.
It's 49,000, but
Yeah,
I'm just
You-
I'm
saying.
waiting for you to start being like, well, the Dow's at 50,000. You're trying to deflect. You're
guys,
trying to deflect from
the Dow is at
proving it
50,000.
wrong,
We
dude.
need this. We need to celebrate, bro. We're talking about Nazi conspiracies, Vril Society, what Himmler may or may not have. 50,000.
I'm just saying there's a connection.
There is no connection, dude. You're
Dude,
thinking of blood
you are-
libel.
You're really losing. You're losing it hard right now.
Like,
dude.
Like, I kind of appreciate how you're taking a traditional anti-Semitic conspiracy theory and saying the Nazis did it instead. That's very noble of you. You're immense for that.
At least use the Thule Society, which was like a real thing.
The Thule Society, all right. The Thule Society was by Hannibal, whatever, Blavatsky, right?
Sure.
Whatever her name is, the weird lady.
There's a lot of
No,
all
that
these-
is not. No, that's not Madame Blavatsky.
That's not the
That's-
Thule Society.
No, that is not it. No,
What society did she do?
she was the oh my god, what was it called? Oh my god,
The
what is it
Thule
called?
Society or something? It's the Thule
Blavatsky.
Society. Blavatsky did the Thule Society.
She did. She was Theosophical Society.
Yeah,
She was
stop.
Blavatsky, huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
Blavatsky. Madame Blavatsky.
Blavatsky. I think she's
Yeah.
connected with the whole. Yeah, she's connected with like the Vril conspiracy, isn't she? Because I remember seeing
She's
her
connected with a lot
picture.
of those occult. She was a theosophist or whatever.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
She was in like that early, Edgar Casey. Like,
Oh, yeah.
all kind of come from her realm. Yeah,
Edgar Casey, Zahi's mentor.
But you know what though? All these societies.
that is crazy.
It is.
That is crazy.
It is. And then you're saying, and then you got people saying Zahi isn't open to it. It's weird.
He's definitely not.
Weird.
He's a fraud.
Yes. I mean, like if he is connected to Edgar Casey, who I do think was a fraud, maybe.
Hold on.
Guess we'll find out.
You said Edgar Casey is a fraud?
Yeah. Hold on, man. Let me go to sleep and be like, there's a Atlantis library underneath the Sphinx. Guys, we need dynamite. That's pretty much what he did.
I mean, like, oh, okay. Well, don't like. How do you? I don't. To me, if you're seeing all this corruption in our education, in the food industry, in our politics, right? What makes you think that this guy, this gatekeeper, is not corrupt?
who's he gatekeeping? He's in one country.
I'm just saying, he's gatekeeping Egypt. If you have a guy in the military, in the Italian government, using things to look for underground bases, and they find something underneath Egypt, and you're gonna sit there and be like, "Well,
Yeah, a fucking a megaton factory hidden beneath, all the way down. What 3 Great Pyramids deep underground?
I you know what though? I would say it is kind of weird because it's like if they were like power plants, like what were they powering, right?
Weird. I don't know, dude. Because the Great Pyramid is a hunk of sand bricks. Is a hunk of granite and limestone. Like exactly what can you power in there? What is there to power?
It's the chemical reactions
Of granite and
all of the-
limestone? How have cavemen not discovered this yet?
It's like, okay? So like, if you, it's all about chemical reactions. Like, all right, for instance, right? Egypt is called the land of Kemet. Chemistry came from. It's the
That is not true.
I don't think chemistry came from Kemet. I don't think they are any related in a name.
That is like proven false. Yeah.
Proven false, like how the pyramids aligned with Orion's belt.
Oh my!
You know where that
God.
conspiracy came from? Graham Hancock. I did not know that.
No,
Apparently,
Dude,
yes,
hold
it
on.
came from Graham Hancock.
you're saying
The Orion's Belt one?
Yes,
Oh, dude. Stop it right there. Just stop it right there.
I know.
Are you
He's
trying to
British,
say-
man. He has a good documentary voice. We gotta trust him.
Let me ask, why do you if you don't
Oh my
believe
God.
in Zahir Was, why is it that you always
Who says
go
it? I never
on-
said I didn't believe in Zahir Was. He's definitely the
Well,
best
no.
one we got so far
But you always go on the attack of Graham Hancock. Like,
because he's a
nobody cares
fraud.
what Graham Hancock says. Nobody cares what
Apparently,
he
you do. You repeat a lot of his bullshit.
says. Because he's not wrong.
Yes, he is.
You just sat here and said that those pyramids do not align with Orion's belt.
Yes, they do
Are
not.
you kidding me? You're telling me, like, dude, so like, there's no point in arguing with you if you can't even see that simple alignment.
It's simple alignment that's so simple that like you could just look up and just know it's true somehow.
Dude, I thought that was just common knowledge.
It's apparently it's not. Only to people who like just Google foo things.
Only the Zahir Was followers?
Yes. Yeah, people who actually study Egypt. You're right.
Weren't you the guy that said the Rothschilds didn't like have no power or anything too?
I don't think they have as much power as people like to think.
But I'm just saying, like, you're
I never
like,
said they were
Also,
powerless.
the Orion's Belt. The Orion's Belt was not Graham Hancock. It was Robert Bavall.
Robert Bavall. There you go. The guy that said the water erosion on the Sphinx.
Well, that makes me trust them more.
No, that wasn't him.
Oh
those
yeah,
are two
that
different
wasn't. That
people.
was Robert Schock. I'm sorry. Robert
Yeah,
Bavall.
you're just so you have just been proven to just make shit up and just
Robert
associate
Bavall.
stuff.
Robert Schock was the guy from Harvard
Yeah,
that
it was-
came in, and Robert Bavall is an Egyptian guy.
How do you spell
He
his
does
last
his own
name?
tours and stuff like that.
Bauval.
Yeah, AL.
Bauval.
What the
Bro,
fuck?
but and Robert Bavall comes from a long line of Egyptians that supposedly told him how everything was made.
Yeah, he's a Magi.
Isn't he the one who said like he had been in the pyramids a whole bunch when he was a kid and stuff and
Yeah.
What do you know?
yeah.
What do you know? Bavall and his colleague Graham Hancock,
Okay. Egypt. Dahi
all
Hawass.
connected to the lizard people, man. They're all lizard people, damn it.
You know what though? Hold on though. This is actually a conspiracy theory. This was okay. Like 10, 15 years ago, they were saying that there was a lot of underground cities in Egypt, and they were all from lizard people.
Sorry, I hit the mute button. What did you say?
There were like 15, 20 years ago, there was a conspiracy theory that said there was a underground cities underneath Egypt, and it was ran by lizard people, like 7-foot lizard people with tails and stuff like that.
Well, I don't know about that, but there were definitely buried cities. I mean, the Sphinx, when it was found, was buried.
Isn't it weird that there's only one Sphinx? Because everything in
Maybe.
Egypt
I
is
mean,
symmetrical.
its iconography is everywhere. There is only one Sphinx. There could have been more. I think there was like Little Sphinx, but a lot of things in these ancient Egyptian cities were repurposed over the centuries. So there could have been
Right,
more
but-
than one.
Right, but what I'm saying is if you look at Egypt, everything in Egypt is symmetrical, right? There's only one Sphinx. There should be two, right? One next to the other.
Maybe. I don't know.
But there's 3 Great Pyramids.
Yeah, because I mean, that's different.
Now that's different.
The Dow is over
Because of the Orion's
50,000.
belt.
50,000, damn
Because
it.
of the Orion. Dang,
But I
dude.
mean, like,
yeah, it's so easy.
That's the best
So easy to
excuse.
disprove all your stuff, dude.
but I'm just saying everything is symmetrical besides the Great Pyramid.
Besides the thing or not.
I mean, like,
I mean,
they are ancient Egypt was really good at symmetry. They were really good at mathematics. Like, it's great. Were they perfect? No, but they were pretty close. I mean, even the Great Pyramid isn't perfectly symmetrical. That's why there's air pockets. Because they had to shift.
inside.
That's fair.
They have air pocket chasms inside the Great Pyramid because sometimes it didn't align. So they'd have to, like,
I don't
shift.
believe anything that you say about Egypt. Not even the slightest.
No?
Like, no.
No.
Even
No,
the slightest.
some dude, I've been just studying it for like 20 years. I mean, like, what would I know, right?
I mean, like, you could just be studying the wrong thing.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I mean,
one of
like,
those-
listening to
it's one of
people
those-
in Egypt have to say,
It's-
stupid.
well,
I
it's
should
one of
listen to
those,
Graham Hancock.
I don't know why you don't.
I don't know why. I mean, like, personally, I feel like he's a pretender. My main man is Van Daniken. That's my guy. He knows all.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Von Daniken.
He's still alive.
No. By the
No,
way,
he just died.
I
When?
was gonna say, by the way,
When? It was like what? Like 2 or 3 months ago.
you know who Von Daniken was connected with?
That-
Peter Thiel.
yeah.
Lizard people. Lizard people.
I can't wait till Peter Thiel's emails get leaked.
We already got one of it.
You know what I mean?
We got
But
one of it.
no,
Hey, man.
dude. No, it's hidden in plain sight, and you refuse to see it. You
What,
just sat here and
Peter
said,
Thiel?
"No, Egypt."
Egypt. It's not really. I mean, we kind of know a lot about Egypt.
Bro, all right, listen. There's pyramids all over the world, right?
Yeah, it's a very common shape.
Right. And it was probably from a different civilization
No.
before us. 100%.
No.
100%.
No, there was no globe-spanning ancient civilization. I'm sorry. It's a great theory. I wish it was true, but it's just not true.
How do you know it's not true?
Because there's no evidence of it, dude. There's pyramids
There's
all over the
pyramids.
world, but they don't look
There's
alike.
pyramids.
They don't look alike. The only thing they have in common is the shape, and that's it. Not the architecture, not the materials they used, not even what they look like. They just have a similar shape. Like, you can't compare the Great Pyramid to Giza to the one in Tenochtitlan. They're not the same. They just have the same. They just kind of look the same, but they're not the same.
They're pretty much the same.
No, they're not, dude. The Great Pyramid didn't have steps all up into its grill. The Tenochtitlan is capped with a square chamber. The Great Pyramid is not capped like that. They're not built with the same
Nobody knows.
material. They're not.
What
The Great Pyramid had smooth sides at its peak. The Great Pyramid at Tenochtitlan is not like that. It's a great step pyramid.
about the pyramids in China?
It's not the same either.
What makes you say that?
I'm
Are they
pretty
not
sure
pyramids?
China didn't like build them from the ground up. They built them around hills and shit.
They're just guys as hills.
The
I
China
don't
pyramids.
understand this. I don't understand this. You're telling me that's just like saying, "Hey, I'm gonna make
they
this
look
building.
nothing alike.
I'm gonna make this building, but they look nothing alike. But that means that they're not a building." What are you talking about, dude? There are pyramids all over the world.
Yes,
And all
but they're not alike. You can make the argument that the ones in Nubia is more like the Great Pyramids in Egypt, but that's because they talk to each other.
here's the
Nubia has more pyramids than
Here's the
Egypt,
thing.
but you
There's
don't talk
pyramids
about
all over
Nubia for some reason.
There's pyramids all over the world. You refuse to look at the common dynamic.
I'm looking at when I look at them, I can plainly see they're not alike. They are not alike.
You They are a pyramid.
Dude,
What do you
you're
mean?
just trying to shoehorn what you want to believe in there, but there's no evidence.
The evidence is the pyramid itself.
No, it's
And
not,
you
man.
to look at.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's like what I said last night. Some things are just instinctual, man. It doesn't mean that someone was teaching them. Some things humans just do.
Who said anything about teaching?
If there was
Nobody
an
did.
ancient global society, they had to have taught someone, right? They have to have taught someone, right?
Well, I mean, they say they call them the apocalypse or whatever, the 7 sages that went around the world that taught everybody
It
how
sounds
to
like a
build
video
pyramids.
game.
I'm just saying, I mean, like, that's
The
what it
7
says.
sages?
Yeah. ChatGPT it.
I'm not. Oh my God, I don't even need to chat GPT it. Like every time you talk about this shit, it's always like weird 60s sci-fi or Stargate.
What?
That's
Who
what it
said
sounds
anything
like.
who said anything about a Stargate? And
Next
who
thing you
said
know, you're going to be like, humanity was enslaved by an alien race called the Goa'uld.
How would we not know that?
We do. It's a
How
movie.
would we not know that?
All right. Gone on
All
for
I'm
long
saying
enough.
All I'm saying is,
50,000.
Chris, you're muted.
Yeah, 50,000. I can't
All
hear
right,
him at all.
here. You're muted. Look
50,000. Edgar Casey. Let's go.
hold on. Look up this thing. Look up this word. APK.
Okay. I will look it up.
APK.
APK.
ALLU.
LLU. The
Yep.
Apkallu. The Apkallu.
There you go.
Mesopotamian myth. Okay, you got me. All right. That's all the
7
time we
sages.
have left. Thank you so much
7
for listening to
sages.
Back Society. I love Anunnaki myths just as much as the other one.
Hey, man. Hey, look at the common denominator.
I will, man.
I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. Tell me what conspiracy hasn't came true. Let's be real.
UFOs. The global society, the younger dryads. Still, there's no evidence of it. There's
Getting blown up in real time.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Just more and more dumb people are agreeing about it. That's all. That's the only thing that are happening.
Why are more and more people agreeing about
Because
it?
people are dumb and we're getting dumber.
So you're saying, this is what you're saying. You're saying by your 1980 or 1970 education that never grew, that stood the same.
What are you talking
right,
about, dude? Do you think history and archaeology is run by 1970s principle?
All your information is outdated.
No, it's
That's what I'm
not.
trying to tell you.
No, it's not.
And you
Archaeology
refuse to
changes its
update
mind a
the
lot.
software. You refuse to update the software.
Dude, your information comes from books from the 1960s.
outdated.
Tell me more about the real society. Technically, my information is 10 years younger.
I'm surprised you didn't know. I'm just saying, because the Nazis happened in the 40s or early 30s. 30s to the 40s. You got to know your history.
You got to start delineating your stories, brother. You're starting to conflate.
How am I starting to conflate? That's no conflating.
All right.
That's what
whatever.
happened. I'm just saying.
All right.
All right. We don't believe you. It's fine.
It's all right. The Dow's over 50,000.
50.
That's all that
50,000.
matters.
That's
So,
all that matters.
transparency.
All right. That's all the
True.
time we have left. Thank you so much for listening to Back Society. This is your premier Egyptian expert, Jay, signing off.
And this is your one and only champion, the people's champ that took down the whatever
Fuck yeah.
this guy
Just like in
said over
Epstein
there.
Files, they say always
Hey.
declare victory, boy.
You know what I mean? We won. We won. Always
The Epstein method, baby.
what we do.
Hey, 50,000 and counting. You guys
Let's
are
go.
fine.
Thanks for watching.
Later.